So with everything going on, obviously, in Ukraine, there's been a lot on the racing side of things that's been going in support towards it. Obviously, you have the big thing of Formula One canceling the Russian GP, Haas, the Formula One, the American Formula One team, cutting ties with title sponsor Uralkali and driver Nikita Mazepin, and also his father, Dmitry Mazepin, who owns the company. Both Mazepins have been listed in the sanctions list. So obviously you have a lot of big things like that. On the car racing side, in MotoGP, you have all Russian and Belarusian license holders from suspended from racing or from competing in FIM sanctioned races. So you're going to get, I'm assuming FIM is MXGP too. I'm assuming. No. So obviously you have, it's kind of sad seeing that people, obviously there are some people who are going to be involved in it, but like the Mazepins, obviously if they're that rich and that attached, more than likely they probably have something to do with it, but we're not going to get into that. The good news is, though, on the happy side of things, Yamaha, the company that I love, well, the bike company that I love, has now, what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to be donating $700,000 in humanitarian aid to Ukraine, and obviously $700,000 is not the biggest thing in the world when you have countries giving billions, but any dollars help. Anything that a company can do, or anything that a racing side of things can do, helps. And this is something that the company doesn't need to do. Obviously it looks good for the PR side of things, and yes, it probably is what they're half banking on, but they don't need to do anything when you think about it. They're not a European company, they're not based anywhere around it. I don't think any of their riders are Ukrainian or anything like that. But the fact that they're actually just saying, here it is, we're going to give money, and it's going straight through, there's something, quote, this donation will be made through Japan Platform, a non-profit organization, and the funds will be used explicitly for delivering humanitarian aid to those in need. Yamaha Motor expresses its deepest sympathies to all the victims affected by this crisis and hopes for a return to peace as quickly as possible, as end quote, as everyone does. Obviously, with MotoGP starting last weekend and F1 starting this weekend, you're going to get a lot of unity or end the war kind of things, where ahead of the Qatar GP this week for MotoGP, you see a lot of riders or the group photo, preseason photo of the group riders. There's a banner right in front of it that reads "United for Peace." Obviously, you're going to get a lot of that, and it's good. I mean, you have, with how huge MotoGP is, how huge F1 is, anything that can get, I mean, obviously, if you don't know about this, you're living under a rock, but any extra that you can bring towards it. But I don't know, tell me your things in the comments below. Do you think every company should do this? Have you heard of any other companies doing it? And hopefully y'all having a good day, you're being safe, and if you're in Ukraine, I hope you're even more safe than the rest of us. Peace.